I've just managed to get another below market value property to buy. Yeah, even though the market's mental, on this video, I'm gonna share with you my #1 secret to getting properties below market value in 2022. I'm Simon, the founder of Rent to Rent 2.0 and brrrr specialist. And on this video, I'm gonna dispel all the rumors that there's no deals out there. I'm gonna dispel all the rumors that you shouldn't be doing brrrr right now and share with you a top tip on how you can still do it. If you're brand new to the channel, do me a favor, come on. Housekeeping, hit the subscribe button. And if you're not a member of YouTube, hey, just join, it takes 2 minutes, subscribe, and then you'll get all my stuff on a timeline, and you can comment as well, okay? You wanna be able to comment because I do comment back any questions you've got. So register, subscribe, comment, and I got you. So a lot of you are saying, oh no, there's no brrrr deals at the moment. Yeah, you're probably not saying it in that stupid voice, but a lot of you are saying that. And don't get me wrong, with what's going on in the economy, it has become harder. But there's one key thing, one key tip, one key secret to getting deals still, and it is speed, okay? And I want to talk you through how I managed to secure a recent deal through speed. And it's going to entail a couple of other bits, but the main principle is you got to be fast. You got to be quick off the mark. So I saw a property on Rightmove, it popped up that day because I've got my notifications. So top tip, #1, go on Rightmove, look at the criteria that you're looking for to purchase or rent, by the way, and put on notifications so that you see it before your competition, whether it's rent to rent or brrrr. Do that right now. I've got like 5 notifications at all time. So if I see it come on, I called up the agent, I think I was an hour late. And by that time, the agent had already booked in a bunch of viewings for the Sunday and said they could fit me in. And they agreed to put me in the block viewing, okay? And this is top tip #2. Then you need to lean on relationships, because if you've not got the relationships, it's gonna be hard to be fast because it's still gonna put you in the block viewing, okay? Block viewings are a nightmare because competition is good because you know it's a good deal, but it's bad because it's gonna go to best and finals. And best and finals mean everybody puts their best offer in and that's that. And when you do that, you could overpay because everybody has to say 150 grand, 160 grand, 180 grand, and then, you know, you could have got it for 10 grand less. So I'm always apprehensive. But I said, listen, I know, okay, that as soon as everybody goes, it's gonna get crazy. I am ready to go. I'm a cash buyer, okay? Bridging finance, we can move really, really quickly, okay? I've worked with you or your office before, but I need to see it today, okay? Because I've got another one I'm looking at and one way or another I need to make a decision. So she said, I'm not sure. Let me call you back. So she went away, she spoke to a few people and then she said, look, I'll tell you what, Simon, we could show you at 3 p.m. So I've gone down there now before everybody. I've gone, looked at the property, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've done my figures quickly and I put an offer in 2 minutes later to the sales negotiator in the office. And I've said, this is what I've said, because this is what I always recommend. Never just put a blind offer in, okay? Here's a few hacks. What I like to do is I like to find out about the vendor. So here's some questions to ask. What's the vendor situation? Is there a figure that the vendor has in mind that they would be willing to accept? Obviously, her response was, well, do you know what? They're not in a huge rush. They've got all these viewings on Sunday. So just put an offer in and we'll see. No. I go back, I say, look, I get it. But as I said, I need to decide today because I don't want to be offering on 2 properties. I like this one. Could you just speak to the vendor and see what they would need to accept it today? That, my friend, is key. That, my friends, is the difference between you getting the deal and not getting the deal. So she went away reluctantly and she came back and she said, Simon, he wants 10 grand over the asking and he'll take it off the market. It's yours. He'll cancel the viewings on Sunday. And I had already done my figures. And what I do when it's a HMO is I divide the purchase price by the amount of rooms. So if a property is 200,000 and I'm able to get, let's say, 4 rooms, that's 50 grand per room at the purchase. Ideally, I like to be at around 50 grand done up. Okay, so I might need to be at 30 grand per room or 40 grand per room to give me the window for the refurb. So in this situation, the property was on the market for 290. She said that they wanted 300 and they'd accept it now. So I did £300,000, okay, which is what they want. I divided it by 7 rooms, because this was going to be a 7-bed HMO. In fact, it already was licensed. And I got £42,000. Now, if I take £8,000, which is basically less 50, and times that by 7, that gives me a £56,000 budget for the refurb to be, you know, in my sort of sweet spot. But if you follow the YouTube channel, when you've seen the documentary, then you will know that we managed to get 8 rooms. So I knew instantly, this is a deal. And I just went back, speed. I said, yeah, we'll take it. And then I sent proof of funds. I sent my ID. I sent my proof, my DIP, which is my decision in principle for the bridging. And that was that. That started, I can't remember what day it was. Let's say it was a Tuesday. I think by the Wednesday, it was done and dusted. I was in legals, they'd cancelled the viewings, and the deal is now mine. Top thing to remember when you're buying properties is that if you're not looking to sell, you don't need to overthink it. And the other thing for me is I want the cash flow. It's all about the flow, the drip. What we want is the consistent cash flow. And I'm happy to keep my money in somewhere if I'm getting a better return than the bank, which is pretty much as easy as can be. It's not hard. Especially with inflation, cash is trash, as Grant Cardone says. You don't want to be holding on to cash. So that's it from me. If you want to get deals, be fast. Know your market. Know what your playbook is, what your parameters is, what your formula is, and then move. Because if you don't move, you'll be sat here this time next year in the same position, feeling like not good. Hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one.
Introducing Creative Cashflow Plus, the first rent-to-rent app and leading platform dedicated to supporting you on your property journey. Ask the experts anything. Be held accountable so that you can smash your goals. Mastermind with other rent-to-rent specialists. Access our deal clinic to get your deals analysed by a pro. And unlock hours of videos and podcasts guaranteed to help you take your rent-to-rent business to the next level. Get the ongoing support that you deserve. Join us, Creative Cashflow Plus.